Boom, what's up, everybody? Had a couple minutes sitting here waiting. My daughter is inside the grocery store. Just picked her up and she said to me, we don't have a lot in the fridge. I have to run in and get some stuff. So I said, okay, run in, grab some things for yourself. And what I'm going to do is I thought, well, I'll just do a quick video on something that I think you should think about going into the new year. Of course, I don't know about you, but for me, even though I was way started on the new year doing stuff, like today, it's like the rubber hit the road. Does that make sense to anybody? Do any of you feel the same way? Like the rubber has just hit the road? I mean, it started for me last night at 9 o'clock or 9:30. I started doing a call with my copywriter. I finished about 10:30. And then today, it's just been in wild, fast pursuit of everything. Any of you feel that way? What's up, Lisa? Art? What's happening? My beautiful wife, Glenn, Jimmy. What's up, brother? Welcome aboard, Jimmy, to Warrior World. Ed, what's happening? Brian Burke, you madman. James, what's going on? Scott, yeah. Right, Scott? It's like all of a sudden the world is awake and everything is just like grinding and moving fast. And I probably got, I must have 7 more hours worth of work to do. And my daughter threw at me, she'd like to see, well, not this, she threw it at me early today. Can I take her to a yoga? So it's like, well, what the hell? Throw more on there, right? What's up, Texas? Aaron was on with me, so Aaron could tell you, like the rubber hit the pavement last night at nighttime when we started building stuff. And I got more action going on, Man, I mean, we got action going on left and right. I mean, I got copywriters working. We're working on new web designs. We have our Service Business Edge event coming up February 5th to 8th. We have war planning next week with, I don't know how many, 15 companies coming in to build their 2019 plan. And the list goes on and on. But that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. What's up, Art? My year started almost fucked up way. Well, my son did have a fender bender today, which was an unfortunate situation, Art. And immediately I said to myself, oh, look, Art, new guy wrecked the truck and 4 more cars. Okay, Art, so my son, my Navigator, my son crashed into a back of a car today, and it was his fault, and he got a ticket. And I was like, are you okay? And I'm like, we'll deal with it. No big deal. And then I said to myself, okay, the woman didn't get hurt. He didn't get hurt. And he's 19 years old. So, if you get a little accident when you're 19, hopefully that makes you prepared to avoid big accidents, right? So, brother, I'm in the same boat with you. Judy, what's happening? Happy New Year. Carmen, what's up, brother? Rich Campy, what's up? My man, how are you? So here's what I was thinking as I'm waiting for my daughter to grab some groceries at the store before we head home and I get cranking into some more things I have to do, is this. I was thinking words create outcomes. And I hear a lot of people, Rich knows this stuff, a lot of you know this, like I hear people all the time, oh, I'm stupid, or oh, I'm an idiot, or oh, I make a lot of mistakes. And it's like when you use those type of words, negative words against self, it becomes the self. And I think you should consider as you go into the New Year's, instead of saying, because look, what happens, it's all about that thing we talked about the other day about identity. The child bumps its knee into the wall once, it was an accident. Twice, the kid's not paying attention. Third time, the parent says to them, boy, you're clumsy today. And now the identity of this child all the way up until they're adult, their new identity is they are a clumsy human being. So every time they bang into something, they're like, oh, don't mind me, I'm clumsy, because clumsy gets attention. And what I want you to think about going into as we're in 2019 here is, what are the words I'm using? What are the words I should consider using? Because a lot of people, they use this like, I'm going to try, or I hope this gets better, or I'm going to do my best this year. Or here's the one, this is my pet peeve. You ready for my pet peeve, everybody? When I call someone up and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And they go, living the dream. And I'm like, oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm living a dream. I sold a $32 million company. Rich, I don't even know if you knew that, brother. We got to connect. sold a $32 million company. I'm like, oh, cool. You're living the dream. I am too. So what do you want to do now? But they don't say it in a good way. They say it in like a condescending way, like, living the dream. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Are you miserable? Or are you excited? You know, what I want you to do is let's use language, let's use words, let's use mantras, let's use patterns, let's create habits that create massive success. Does this make sense? The second thing is this. I got a lot of pet peeves today, and I got to go quick. Mark, what's up, brother? The second pet peeve, but I have a lot of pet peeves. Everybody, Rich, I got a ton of them. Is this? I was talking to someone before, and it's a common pattern that people can't wait. What do you want to do for your children? You want to send your children to college, don't you? I mean, that's what you hope for. If your children, or at least if your children want to go to college, that you can support it without it being a financial burden. I know a lot of people sent their kids to college and then they went back to work 3 jobs so they could send their kid to college. And I always say this to people. You know, I spent, and I'm not saying it to brag, I'm just saying it for you to understand where a lot of my wisdom. Why can I get on stage with Jay Abraham and interview him? Why do me and Jay Abraham have great talks and he can't, 3 years ago, Jay Abraham ran my ass over. He burnt me out. That doesn't happen anymore. I could be around the greatest marketers, Dan Kennedy, Joe Polish, Dean Jackson, Larry Winget, Brian Tracy. They don't run me over because I've invested in my own college. Now, it's been a great investment. It's been a healthy investment, over $1.7 million in my own education, like a lot of you that are investing in your own education. What up, Mary Warrior, Larry Warrior? What's up, Mark Warrior? What's happening? But here's the thing, right? Is a lot of people are not investing in their own education as adults. It's like they think they're done and then they're done. There's always another level, and if you invest in yourself, then guess what? You are going to move ahead. And anybody who's on here that's looking for an awesome software system to manage a service company, if you're new in my world, hit up my man Larry Enright, write his name down. He's got a badass software, Skyboss. Hit him up and he will hook you up, and he's super great, him and his family, and they will show you the way of how to use software to manage KPIs in your business. So make sure you hit him up. But Rich, I'm like, man, you need to invest in yourself. You're going to be the person who has to maybe help out or cover your kids to go to college. Like, do you want that to be rewarding or do you want that to be painful? So I always say to people, like, get the education, get the advancement, up-level your mind, up-level your skill sets, up-level all of that, because there is another level. And those that are hitting the greatest areas are putting education. Now, answer this for me. What's up, Neil? Education has a cost, but you can pay many ways, some easier, some harder. Yeah, like, look, it does have a cost, but it's only looked at as a cost if you're not sure there's a return. See, all my education, $1.7 million, has been an investment. It's been an investment. A lot of people at first are like, that ain't true. I'll show it all to you. I'll prove it to everybody. But then again, we did $200 million in 10 years, and we were bought out by a $40 billion private equity company where we signed our name and walked away. So I would say all that education worked out well. Let me give you one more piece, okay? Mike, what's up? JR, brother, Happy New Year. I want you to answer this question for me. Then I'm going to leave you with this because I got to pull up, and my daughter's got to, I'm just going to keep waving my hand like she's got to move in that store because I got more to do. Answer this. Knowledge is boom. What is it? And knowledge is not boom. Knowledge is what? Knowledge is what? What is it? Tom, what's up? Happy New Year, brother. Knowledge is what? And I can't wait to see your answers here. Now, if you've been in my world and you know the answer, answer it. If not, give it the best shot. Everybody, give it the best shot. And, okay, knowledge is potential power. That's awesome. Yes. Lisa, what's up? Happy New Year. Knowledge is fun. Here's the thing. See, everybody was, well, I don't want to say everybody. A lot of people were programmed knowledge is power. No, knowledge is nothing, right? And that's why Rich had said, right? It's potential power. Applied knowledge in the right way is power. Knowledge alone is useless. How many of you, answer this, Lisa, how many of you know really brilliant people that are broke off their ass? You know, you're around people at a party or a picnic. They know everything. They're like, oh, this. They could talk about rocket ships. They could talk about sand. They could talk about construction. But they're broke because the knowledge alone is nothing. Applied knowledge is power. And that's right. Good knowledge applied is even more powerful. And when it's simplified knowledge, this is how you do it, this is when you do it, this is why you do it, then you get massive results. That's what we learned. That's how I was able to grow Gold Medal. That's how we've become right now. I mean, unless anybody wants to disagree. What's up, Travis? Steven, what's up? I mean, CEO Warrior, and we're just 5 years young, and we're the top training and coaching organization in the planet today for what we do. Pretty much every service industry. It doesn't matter if it's plumbing, HVAC, cooling, pest control. Doesn't matter if it's windows and doors, carpet cleaning, construction. We are number one. And we're number one for creating permanent change because we understand the philosophy of mindset and skill set and taking massive action and being able to move people to grow their company faster than anybody on the planet in our industry. Why? Well, it's not because we're magical. It's because we have magic things that we learned that when you apply these magic things in the right sequence, at the right time, with the right thinking, you up-level yourself, you're going to get predictable results. I mean, that's what you're going to get, predictable results. That's why we have companies going from literally no brand, nothing at all, to taking people to millions of dollars and people buying multiple businesses, growing multiple businesses. I invested a shit ton of money, and CEO Warrior has been one of my best investments, hand down. Boom, I'll take that as a score, brother. Love you and your family. And he's not, you could call him up if you think he's bullshitting. He doesn't do that. Larry's a straight shooter. What's up, Tony? So, and I'm not here to sell you me. That's kind, Larry, but I'm not here to sell you me. I'm here for you guys to hear the message, right? Words matter. What you say to yourself matters. What you say to other people matters. So choose your words wisely. Number two, if you're going to make 2019 the best year of your life, invest in the right information and give yourself the gift of investing. So many people today, they'll plan a Disney trip for $10,000, $20,000, never think twice about it, but they never invest in themselves. Okay, Maddie, Bill Miller, everybody, happy Super New Year. Go back, listen to this. My daughter's texting me, which means I got to pick her up. Boom, I'm out.